Hello students, in the previous class we discussed about the capacitors and types of the capacitors. We say that capacitor, it is a device that is used to store the electric charges, and whatever the charges are stored are in the form of electrostatic energy. We have seen there are three types of the capacitors. One is parallel plate capacitor, second one is spherical capacitor, third one is the cylindrical capacitor. Today we will talk about the parallel plate capacitors. For our syllabus we have only the derivation for this parallel plate capacitor. We will find the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitors. Alright. For that, first of all we must know what is meant by this parallel plate capacitor. Parallel plate capacitor consisting of what? Two parallel conductors separated by small distance with medium, or you can say that any dielectric medium, right? So there are two conducting plates which are separated by small distance, and the distance is filled with air, vacuum, paper or some other dielectric medium also, right? So let us see how the capacity of parallel plate capacitor takes place here. What will be the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor? So here I draw a parallel plate capacitor here. There is one parallel plate capacitor having surface charge density of positive charges, positive surface charge density. I will call this the plate 1. There is one more plate, I will call this plate 2, having negative charges. The space between these two plates is small d, or separation between the plates is d. Let A be the area of the plate, area of plate. A be the area of the plates. This is nothing but the sigma called surface charge density. Surface charge density. We know that sigma, that is surface charge density, it is given by Q divided by A, that is charge per unit area. We know that in between the plates there is an electric field. There is the electric field. We call this E. E is the electric field between the plates. Right? So this is plate 1. This is plate 2. D be the separation between the plates. A be the area of the plates. And positive and negative charges are the surface charge density, that is given by the sigma is equal to Q divided by A. Alright. So in the previous chapter we studied about the electric field due to the plane sheet, infinitely thin plane sheet. For that we get the expression, that is E is equal to sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. This is what the expression we have find For the infinitely thin plane sheet, electric field due to the infinitely thin plane sheet, that is sigma is divided by 2 epsilon naught. Right? So using this expression only we can find the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor. Right? So let us derive the expression for this parallel plate capacitor now. Say that consider a parallel plate capacitor. Consider a parallel plate capacitor with the separation between the plates that is D, having area of the plate is A, having the area of the plate A. So we know that there is an electric field between the plates. Now electric field outside this region of this plate 1 and plate 2 is 0. In the outer region of the electric field of plate 1 is 0. There is no electric field in the outer region as well as in the second plate. Only the presence of the electric field is between the plates. Right? So I write only the electric field between the plates. I write here electric field between the plates is, I write electric field E is equal to E1 plus of E2. Electric between the plates is E1 plus of E2, where E1 is the electric field due to the plate 1, E2 is the electric field due to the plate 2. And both these parallel plate capacitors have the same distances, same and opposite kind of the charges. Therefore the electric field of plate 1 is E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught, as well as for plate 2 is same. So I will write here that is sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Therefore E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. Right? So sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma by 2 epsilon naught is nothing but the 2 sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. So 2 get cancelled. What remains here? Sigma by epsilon naught. But sigma is nothing but the charge per unit area. Sigma is nothing but the charge per unit area. We have defined already. This is surface charge density. It is the charge per unit area. Therefore we write E is equal to sigma. What is sigma here? Q by A. Substitute the value of sigma here. So what I will get, that is Q divided by A epsilon naught. This is the expression for the electric field, that is E is equal to Q divided by A epsilon naught. Since the magnitude of electric field is, we know that magnitude of the electric field, that is E is equal to dV by dl. That is what I have studied here, the relation between the electric field and potential. We know it is E is equal to minus of dV by dl. I write only the magnitude of this electric field, so I get what? dV by dl, where dl is the distance, perpendicular distance. Instead of dl, what we have here, that is d. So for our convenient, I write that is E is equal to V divided by d. E is equal to V divided by d. Therefore, using this expression E is equal to V divided by d, I write the value of V is equal to E into d. V is equal to E into d. I will bring this d here. So, we will get what? V is equal to E into d. Therefore, capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is given by C is equal to Q divided by V. C is equal to Q divided by V. Alright. So, I will write here Q divided by V. V is nothing but what? E into D. Right. What is E here? E is nothing but what? Q divided by A epsilon naught. So, it is Q. I know it is E is nothing but what? Q divided by A epsilon naught. It is Q into A divided, Q into D A epsilon naught. Q into D A epsilon naught. So, this Q get cancelled. Bring this A epsilon naught to the numerator. What I will get? That is A epsilon naught upon D. This is the expression for the parallel plate capacitor, that is C is equal to A epsilon naught, where A is the area of the plate, epsilon naught is the permittivity in the medium or free space, D is the separation between the plates. D is the separation between the plates. This expression is usually asked in the examination for the 3 marks. Derive an expression for the parallel plate capacitor. Derive an expression for the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. Or they also ask in the examination for the 2 marks, on what factor the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor depends. On what factors the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor depends. So, here are the factors on which the parallel plate capacitance of parallel plate capacitor depends, that is area of the plates. By increasing the area of the plates, we can increase the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor, and by decreasing the distance between the plates also we can increase the capacitance of parallel plate capacitors. And by using the dielectric medium of high value, high dielectric medium also can increase the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitors. Right. So, this is what about the expression for the parallel plate capacitor. Right. In the next class, we will talk about the combinations of the capacitors.